Hello! Welcome to the stream! It's finally time to play Disco Elysium again. It's also really, really fucking cold. So I might sound a little today because it's so cold. But I'm excited to play as always. I'm sitting in my cold room wearing mittens. Alright, I don't remember what we did last week because we didn't play last week. I don't remember what we did last week, so we'll try to figure it out. Oh, there is a meeting that we need to attend for the communism. Right. Then we also need to find Ruby. What other stuff is there? Oh, we certainly did determine that the shot came from the fucking roof. Wait, the murder weapon. I don't know what that means. What is HE coordination? Find booze, drink it. No, I don't think we'll do that. You don't have to actually finish all of this. I guess what we have left is for today is the meeting. Oh, no. Going down. Actually, playing with mittens on is not very comfortable, unfortunately. I guess I'll just have them under my hands. Oh, maybe that will do something. What do you have to say? Mr.
Yes.
Kim? Nothing. I don't think I have nothing to say.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Oh god, nothing to talk about with this guy. Anything here? No, I don't think there is anything here. Anything new? Maybe in the car?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see.
Likely, yes.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy.
Alright. Whee! Oh right, this is a dead end. Of course, I forgot. Let's just keep walking. Not that much to do. I guess we're getting close to the end of the game. I kind of feel a little silly having this with me in hand at all times. It does give me a bunch of cool stuff. Just my little, just my little plastic bag for now. We're fashionable enough. as it is. I wish I didn't give my cool hat away. I looked so cool in that hat. God damn it. I looked so cool in that hat. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I have luscious hair. Wait, these are orange. Wonderful. I look great. Ah, yeah. Actually, I don't know if I like the color. I mean, it does fit with the pants. Pinball maker's code is very nice. Like it. I think. Where is that meeting, by the way? Because it's like. I forgot. So. Oh, it is a campsite apartments. I assume in one of the rooms. Well. What else can we do? What else can we do? Should we talk with the kids for now?
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and his dad are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. Problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it. Dirty popo man is you. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half of the speed. Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Oh god. Okay.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
We can try.
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man?
Like half. A baggie, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram, sir.
Yeah, half a G. Want it or not?
Alright.
Okay. Kuno's listening.
I mean, it does feel like he's not in a very good... I don't know if I can just ignore his violent dad like that.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out. Just get in the apartment building. Kuno knows you already fucked your way in. Kuno knows everything. Go to room 12, first floor, and kick down the door. Police violence style. Kuno style. And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckheads. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here? Okay then.
Never seen him. Never seen such intense reaction from him, which is valid, honestly. Yeah.
Kuno doesn't fucking.
All right, let's freaking go. We have nothing else to do today. Well, I guess we could do whatever that was. I still don't know where this is.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Conceptualization. We could try again. Of course. We can always try. God, I need to draw on that wall so bad. Come on, Harry, you can do it. You can have a brain. You can have art. You can do art. You can be creative.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah.
No.
Why must we stop to look at this wall?
No. One day we will do it. One day you will be an artist. An artiste. One day. Alright, let's go. You should probably see. I don't remember which apartment it was.
A shabby door hangs
On
oddly
this
on
one.
its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita. Your heartbeat quickens, palms go sweaty. The siren of amphetamine is singing you her song.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
No response. The apartment numbers have fallen off the door, leaving the panel with a sticky 1 shaped shadow and a marker drawn 2. You'll need to equip the chain cutters to enter.
Alright, chain carries it is. Let's go.
A shabby door hangs oddly
Interface.
on its hinges. Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door. Don't let the quiet fool you. The beast is in there somewhere, ready to rip you to shreds with a broken bottle.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. Oh yeah, money.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Good. Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room. You pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world. Don't wait. Celebrate. Blast that shit right here. Take inventory of it once this boring table shit is done. Blast it before you face the beast. Deruita. You're going to need the encouragement.
I don't think so. Should I... What should I wear? Should I wear my... hand-eye coordination? I don't know if... I might need hand-eye coordination there. No, properly. Maybe I should. Maybe I should be wearing proper fedoras. Do I look cool? with cheek cards and a plastic bag full of bottles in my hands? Do I look cool? Kuna dare repair. Name an unfinished homework from 2 years ago. Air stings with something sour. I'm not taking this man's pants.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka. Some towels and a duvet. Some socks even. In the dark, it looks like a nest. Something underneath there is breathing. It doesn't give a shit that you're a cop. Stop your hand now, or you're gonna die. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out. Your hand touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it. You see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol, and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Damn.
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes. There's still plenty to be scared of here, just not what you thought.
Could be something worse, huh?
I think he's still quite bad. I mean, what he has come to. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
A pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
Can't you tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a pretty sight.
Suddenly the man starts growling. 3 words manage to escape his mouth along with a strong stench of alcohol. Okay.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs. His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth. He's asleep again.
At least he got to say his piece. What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side. We could take him to Remedy or Saint-Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The arm saws would turn him down.
Oh man, you still have to you still have to pay money for healthcare, Ravishal? I guess that makes sense. Sad.
They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
Years, months, weeks. The pile of blankets grunts miserably. Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body. He wouldn't be too thrilled to learn you stole his stash. It was the last thing keeping him functional.
Well, there's not much to do. Wow, I'm really expecting there would be something more here. It's kind of sad. We're back to Kuno. Alright. No, wait, this is the exit.
Fuck does Kuno care? Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back. That's how we split it. It's the best way, street way. Word on the street is, you sent your little friend in dressed as a hooker, distraction style. That's some sick shit.
I'm not approvingly the lieutenant.
Not a single muscle moves on the lieutenant's face.
Oh god.
Kuno wants to hear all about it, but first we split the kilo, then we shoot the shit. Kuno knows what Kuno means.
Kuno means Graham.
Yeah. Not ready to make this decision. God, I don't know. I don't know. This whole situation. A lot of these situations are really hard and weird. And hard to relate to. I guess. I mean, I've never been a cop. I don't know. I don't know what the right thing would be here.
All right. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Tell him, Kuno!
Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno. So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig. Shit is major.
Major fucking choice, pig!
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
It's hard to see how not giving a boy a bag of amphetamine would cause some catastrophic cascade response. Hard to see, but easy to feel. Somehow, this will change things. It's not hard to see at all. You hand out drugs to kids. The lieutenant's faith in your judgment will diminish significantly. None that you can see. No, you can see it. This young man has junior officer material in him. In another life, where he trusts you.
Tick, 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 tick. Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno?
I don't want to give a choice. I mean, I guess I already stole his drugs from him. What the fuck am I doing in this game? No.
Alright. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody, Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on, the pig throws it all away.
I told you he can't be trusted! I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit!
Relax, see? We got plenty of Kilo. Kilo underground, in the tree. This ain't about that. This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is fucked between us. How are you gonna make this up to the Kuno, huh?
There is genuine disappointment below the act, sire. In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
Yeah? How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Killed your dad. What the fuck kind of question is? What kind of responses are these? I don't know. This is so funny. I kind of want to choose it.
The lieutenant flashes you a sharp look, but doesn't say anything. Only his tightly closed lips betray the effort keeping silent.
No, I don't know if I like this. This sucks. This fucking sucks. I guess we can try again. Maybe I shouldn't take drugs.
A phone book lies open on the table.
Good.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take their money.
A bundle of clothes. In the dark, it looks like a nest. Something, and it doesn't. It's not too late. Your hand touches. You see. You don't.
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
And look, the other foot is camouflaged by a striped sock bearing the name Maxtor on the sole. A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rap. The man and then falls back again, limp and
Well,
the lieutenant. There's still plenty to be scared of here.
I think this man
A pair of half-open but
can't. Look, he's trying to communicate. What is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit. We could take him to remedy. They don't do.
years. The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Well, see what they will say if I don't take the drugs from the house. Gonna have to give them drugs? I don't know. I don't know if I want to.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, well. Guess I should leave this unresolved for now. I don't know. Yeah. Should I send the lieutenant off for the day since there's nothing else to do? Oh no, I guess I'm gonna have to run around still. You just standing there in your little corner, cute. I don't know what to do.
Lieutenant, the policeman. What more do you want to know about that poor... Yes.
I don't know what else to do. Oh, hello, welcome to the stream, Game Changer Lord. Yes, disco time.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks.
Okay. I'm kind of stuck. I don't know, there is a bunch of time in the day that's left and I have nothing to do. I have not much to do. Well, how do I even get to the island? Just running around doing stupid things. Waiting for the Communist Party. On day 4. Oh, what's here? Could never open this thing. Oh! Just a postcard. Okay. Wish I knew where to go. This game either has so much to do or nothing at all, and I get lost. Anything cool you guys are doing?
Yes, what is it?
Guess nothing. Nothing here. Free bottle though. I guess there is something here. Guess I could go and try to listen to the wind again if the game lets me. Oh. Where was that thing with the wind? Oh, Feldmural. Have to. Feldmural is on Shivers. Do I have anything for Can I dress up for Shivers? Just need like a something. I don't think there's any items that would give me. Oh, there is actually my patrol card. Oh, and my scented scarf. Interesting. Anything I wear needs to be taken off. Nope. Okay. Let's see if I can do this check.
The once
Oh, it's locked
towers
away.
above you, saying,
Dang it.
Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Can't do it because it's locked. I don't have anything. I can't level up either. What the fuck do I do? Waste time, I guess.
Hello again.
Someone has money. Do you have money? No, I don't think I'm gonna be asking this man for money. Hmm. Anything new in the cool trap?
A few locusts trudge. Poor things.
Nothing here. What should we do?
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most poor things.
I already
A
was
row
here.
of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall.
Yeah, I've
with
been
another
here
set of
before.
shades standing 10 meters from them. A single person stands on the sideline. A cold behind them.
Yes, very disco. Very disco indeed. Oh, what's here? A door, a building, a hiding place. Could the instigator be inside? God, I wish I had something to do. Wish I knew what to do here. To run the whole way back now. I wish the quick travel function worked better in this game. And also walking. I love everything about this game except the actual gaming part of it. Like walking and traveling is very frustrating, I would say. Getting stuck in places and moving in such a weird, confusing way. It really is, yes. It's very slow too. It feels like I'm actually putting an effort into walking, which is not something that I like to experience. Back again. Can't just walk through grass, unfortunately. Okay. Whoa. Maybe we can chat with somebody to speed up the time, I guess.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
What is his accent is so... Never heard anyone talk like that before. I also don't really talk with a lot of people, so
Hi again, Gendarme.
Nothing
Bye-bye,
here.
Gendarme.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
It really did. I don't really want anything right now. What do I do? Who do I talk with? Maybe this guy.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Hell yeah. No, we're not going to drink vodka borscht today. No, we are recovering. It's only been 3 minutes in game and I've been playing for a whole hour now. And I did nothing. No progress. No progress at all.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Composure. Let's try this check with composure. Maybe we can get something here. Oh, one. Perception. Is there nothing else that we have for composure? The pants in the room of Kuno's dad. We should steal them. I think those were for composure. I think so. Hold on, let me go check. Yes, surely this will change everything. It is hard to tell if Kuna cares. I don't think Kuna cares about... I don't think if he would care if we took pants from his dad. Yes! Sorry, Kim. Don't pay much attention to what I just did. It's for work, I promise. Ah, wrong door again. Happens to me all the time. Okay. Let's go here. We're safe.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Even. Let's try.
As Rennie
yes!
turns to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly. 2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun. A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below.
For bravery.
For bravery?
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
Not for killing babies. Jesus Christ. Oh yes, that's what I was going to say, for bravery. Bravery?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shot themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Ah, makes sense.
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Couronne and were getting really ambitious. King Frisel thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated, shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camel.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Coron. And when I say marched, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
There's been blood
I
bath.
got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw.
Damn.
Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Okay.
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
Which this would have never happened to Joni Jaw. Law jaw, point to your jaw. My jaw is tight. What the fuck? Been through worse? Harry. Give up. I can't imagine leaving without my jaw.
He didn't. I hoisted the prick on my back and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up. Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Frissel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood, piss and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth. The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Drisant. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself. It's there.
I see.
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like René himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be, officer?
Doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion.
Bon Dieu. You and Gaston must be related. His blood runs yellow too.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot. Repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
Interesting.
Bah! There were many such stories in those days. Many such men, too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh, yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back, if you can.
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
My heroics. I didn't do anything. Drama. Why would I lie? I mean, I guess I would lie because it's fun. But still. Let's go sell some stuff. Wish I could end the day. Yellow roses in the window. Those aren't the flowers that were left for classy.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
No, no alcohol.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look.
Okay.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Okay, I don't think I would want to sell anything.
Another time.
Alright. We could go and talk with the witness a little bit more, see if she has anything to say.
You clearly see.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Yeah, well, nothing new with these.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation. I really don't know, sir. I certainly don't feel like I've won. I feel like shit, sir, all the time.
She smiles. A bitter little smile. She means it.
How well could it have turned out for me? I mean...
The snow falls on her shoulders, then melts in her light blonde hair, cold and soft.
Right.
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for... I don't know how long now. I like to call this my rooftop containment facility.
Okay.
For my sins, of course. The long-standing sins of a bad, frivolous person.
We need to cough really loud. Okay.
For destroying my first love. For working for bad people. The list goes on and on. I don't know what to say. None of this is fortuitous for me.
She nods, slowly, carefully even.
All right. Wait, not here. This is not where I want to go. Hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes.
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home. The door is closed. You hear...
Okay. Okay, maybe we can talk with the lady on the docks. She gone! We went to the village on the coast of See you there, Joyce. Okay. I bet she can take us to the island, wherever it is. She has a boat. Oh, there she is. With her giant boat.
I'll just keep the Corda Lacey in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier. Aye, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way. Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty?
Something about the way she says it makes you want to sing.
Jetty.
Oh, jetty, oh, jetty.
Her response mournfully.
It's good to see you here, detectives. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Maybe spying?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the cordelate red. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
What is this? Destruction of property? Hooliganism? Elder abuse?
It's just Cindy being Cindy. I can't go her.
It's just as well. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concept of rent.
Interesting.
How do I like it?
She cast her gaze towards the village melting on the cinder blocks. Construction work left half finished 10 years ago.
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
She squints her eyes.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react. Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe.
She leans against the railing, looking up at the grey sky.
Above you, there forms a quilt of altocumulus clouds, twisting into each other. The wind tugs and stretches them over the bay. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but perceptibly.
Have I told you how they discovered this place?
This fishing village?
No, they're in Celindian, Isola. I'm guessing you don't know then. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty. I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit. This is cause for cautious optimism. I would not want to delay you.
This story she will tell only before she leaves Martinez, at the very end of her stay.
Maybe there is something else I can assist you with, while you're hot in pursuit. More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you. It's about reality.
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late. For the big time.
The smile of a predator. No doubt what she's got in mind.
The revolution. It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle. The liberals got the mineral rights. And by mineral rights, I mean everything. Liberals are usually middle-class people, Detective, or the remaining gentry, the beneficiaries of the pre-revolutionary arrangement. Some were rich enough to stay with the Constitution, with monarchy. Big mistake. Others bet on the revolution. They were called the ultras, or ultra-liberals. They fared well. They didn't win so much as survive. We were the last ones standing when the war ended. Everyone else got shot in the head, remember?
We. She's one of them. Of course.
To foreign intervention. The coalition. Those people really took the mineral rights. The coalition of nations. Grad, Mesk, Vesper, Messina, Oranje, and Sur-la-Clay. The armed center of the world. They landed here and ended the revolution. It was the moralist thing to do.
There is bitterness in her voice, tempered with understanding. She is critical, but ultimately understands the cause.
The moralists believe in keeping everything exactly the way it is. They believe in mineral rights, and not shooting people in the head. At least not in the same manner and volume as the others do. They are the long-standing provisional rulers of Revachol now, the coalition government. This is their zone of control. They embolden the RCM with crumbs of the same law they took. Technically speaking, you are a moralist. Of course. Not easy to be moderate about head shooting in your line of work. Those would be the communists. Generally speaking, 40 million people got shot in the head during the World Revolution. But the communists, they all got shot in the head. Oh, and the anarchists too. They shot them well. So well, one forgets they even existed.
She likes the totality of it.
Did they ever? Before they got shot themselves, they shot 2 million people.
Yeah, it was a kerfuffle, all right.
Yes, the Insulindian deluge, they call it. Oh, lots of people. Even the king got shot in the head, or thrown beneath a horse, or drowned. Accounts differ. It was unceremonious. Just as well, he wasn't actually the king. Just the king's nephew. The real king abdicated and lived out a long and productive life as a venture capitalist in Grad. I prefer the term risk-averse. King Guillaume was nobody's fool. He could smell a PR disaster brewing, so he got out alive, and his nephew Fricelle got shot in his place. Him and tens of thousands of his wonderfully fascist kingsmen. It was a wild time. The turn of the century revolution? Don't answer it. It's a trick question. The revolution began in 02 on the Isla of Grad, though by the end nearly the whole world had gotten involved. It wasn't a who, but a what. A pandemic of Zarat, a particularly virulent prion disease, which the authorities in Grad proved unable to contain. Then Mazov came along and overthrew the government. It made people overthrow their governments. Of course not. It was a highly infectious microorganism that destroyed brain tissue. The actual causes of the revolution were material. The pandemic only provided the spark.
Interesting.
From Revachol and Grad? Not far. The world managed to cauterize itself. Mazov's government was overthrown in '08, and the coalition crushed the Revachol commune 2 years later. It was the end. Why? You and I, officer. Our lives in the zone of control.
Something tells you her life and yours are not that similar.
No doubt. But we share the same time and position on the planet's crust. That counts for more than you think. A city-state divided into free market zones under the everlasting interregnum of the Coalition of Nations, and you, of course, the citizens' militia.
The clatter of typewriter keys fills the main hall of the reappropriated silk mill. Precinct 41. Chad Tilbrook presses enter. Outside, Officer Elfboy Williams slams the door of an armored motor carriage.
The zone of control is the third incarnation of Revachol, after the failure of the suzerain and the commune. Modernity. They developed the marvels of the inter-eastlery communication, telematic milieus, radiation, colored plastics. Meanwhile, in Revachol West, the aftermath continues for the 5th decade.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
Time flies. The 20s saw a decade of urban war, west of the river leveled, offshore platforms in flames. Still, it's regarded as an improvement on what came before. '08 to '19 was simply hell. The 30s? Things settled down in the 30s. Revachol East transformed itself into the world's largest tax haven, with the international community's blessing. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like things were going somewhere. No, it was a market mirage fueled by cocaine and quantitative easing. The 40s dispelled it like a cold splash, an Isla-wide hangover, you might say. And here we are. Welcome to reality, baby.
For her to be where she is, Wild Pines Group must have picked the right side.
Yes, we got a skill point. Wonderful.
They picked the winning side. That's why they're here, and others are not. Perhaps it wouldn't have turned out that way had I been in charge. I might have bet on the king and led the Pines to doom. I would have sided with the cannons. If you'd seen the calibers of the things, you might have too. Perhaps it's better I was born when I was. 10 of the 14 Indo tribes got it wrong. Feld, Kupri, Tricentennial. So I suppose I would have been in good company. They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come. Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know? Glad to have been of assistance.
Alright, we got a skill point. We can do the fucking wind check. The wind wipe check. Let's go. Oh. You should come back here when it snows. A strange feeling, it passes quickly. No, wait, not here. Okay. Let me see again what check this was, because I
The
already
once
forgot.
bright mural towers above.
Shivers. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Let's make sure we are wearing everything we need. Shivers. everything. I think so. I think we're wearing everything. Just make sure. No boots. We don't have again. Okay, let me save. I need to make progress or I'm gonna die
The once
of
bright
boredom.
mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical, R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
92%. Let's go.
Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it. In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
She's down there.
Okay, why?
The wind told me.
So, how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
Maybe we could climb.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we finally made some progress.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp.
This reminds me of a time when I was in college. I think we just graduated, and before we left the dorm, me and my friends went to a abandoned factory building, and one of my friends tried to, well, she did climb the roof. There was a stair just like that one. That really reminds me of the time. I was too scared to climb, but she climbed it so well. It's not as easy as it looks, especially when it's like a little bit lifted off the ground to get on it. That was a nice time.
In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground, and you're 180? Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
The lieutenant stares at you stone-faced. Teleportation is a thing. Just need a bit of consideration.
Okay, let's say teleportation is a thing. Wouldn't you need some kind of scientific apparatus to create a teleportation field? You can't just do it without apparatus.
I can just do it. The fact that he is going along with it.
What are they talking about?
The kid behind. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. We needed to, how do I even explain it? To pour down the liquids, the water from the heater, from the heating in our building just turned on yesterday. So I needed to, my father picked a perfect time to do that. It's very loud, so you can't really play games while he's getting the heating on. It's like there's like hot water in the heaters that you need to get out, so it actually heats up the place. I don't know. It's an old house. Anyway, back to gaming.
Teleportation, Mikhail. It's generally thought impossible.
Oh yes, it could hurt a lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Teleport to the roof. Save your fear. You're not ready for this yet. Let's dress up for teleportation, obviously. Yes, we gotta be on our best. We gotta look our best. You know, gotta have the best equipment for this. Okay, I think that's all we have. Oh, I should take out these boots. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Hatless. I don't think I have a hat for this. No, I don't have, unfortunately. I accidentally gave away my favorite hat to a teenager. So, I'm mourning the hatless life. Yeah. Time to teleport to the roof.
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is... Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear.
Yeah, double six.
Out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I did it, Kim. I teleported.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
No, not like a regular person. Like a phase spider.
Just like in D&D.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Got it. I'm so good at teleporting. Wonderful. Good old Misty Step, yes. It really is like teleport to a place you can see in 60 feet around you. It's just walking. The central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Anything? Okay, get it. Get him, boy. glass is covered with grime and dust. You can barely see out. Oh my god, Grime is here? Grimes? Grimes with a Z is here in this building? You should take out your flashlight. I should. I guess I should. Now that's what a real cop looks like. This collapse nearly sealed the basement. One can barely squeeze in. We're not going to the basement without Kim. Antiquated office furniture, last century maybe. Brought down and forgotten so long ago. Just like you. This overturned table is covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. Old files, folders in the cart, documents, silvery with mold. Okay, let's try to open the door.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Who's there?
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
Push the door open.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the 2 metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
How do you even get here?
After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
He's quite proud of himself.
Ooh. Now we know a quick hit.
Yes, we have an exit, so let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
You pierce into the darkness. Yes! So good to have Kim with me. I love my emotional support cop. Here. This looks like a good spider cave. In the beam of the flashlight, the crevice in the wall. Oh. Oh my god, is that Kras Mazov? Stale fabric, smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. These pots and plates are full of dust and spider webs. Revolutionary's hat. Oh my god. Now here's a hat for me. A hatless life no longer. Not anymore. Not anymore. Let's go, baby.
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all manner of socio-economic theory.
I used to have this hat when I was a child. Well, without a star, obviously. Just like, it's like a pretty standard children's hat as well. It was so nice. It was so soft on the outside and so itchy on the inside. I loved it though. Like actual real fur head. It was nice. I wish I could wear nice fur as an adult, but that kind of stuff is very expensive.
Kras Mazov would have worn this, Yushenka. Mazov knew where to cook those thoughts. That's why it bears a Mazovian logo. Glory to the revolution, comrade. Whether you like it or not, wearing this hat has made you more communist.
I do love a good hat. I should I should go outside today after the stream just to wear my cool hats. I have two hats. I have a sun hat, and then I also have oh wow, a horny dump. Cheap views from horny dump. I don't know. Let me report that real quick. Bot. It's a bot, but it's a fun name. Yes, block. Okay. It's a bot. It's definitely a bot. I have links blocked in my chat for people who are not VIPs. So even if bots right here, they can really insert a link, which is nice. There we go. Now I cleaned. But anyway, what was I talking about? Yes, I have this really cool hat. It's felt. It's just like a simple felt hat. It's black and it has really wide brim, so I look like a hat man when I wear it. And I need like, I'm thinking of like when I have the money of getting like a nice coat with it, kind of like maybe in the Kim's style, but maybe just like a regular coat, like I don't know what they're called, those New York ones, the ones that you see on Fancy Businessmen. I want a coat like that, full black, with my cool black hat with wide brim. I would look so cool. Right now I just have a jumper with the Viaboo written on the back, so I kind of look a little silly, but I want to look mysterious and cool. Anyway, I love a good hat. It took me years to start appreciating them. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk bed, ancient flyers and brochures. The same slit window you saw from the outside.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary? You hear the rain's susurration across the seawater. The night shudders.
It's a great place to hide, certainly. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
Kim, I can't see the whirling in racks. The shot didn't come from here.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
Hell yeah.
The lieutenant's voice betrays a slight disappointment, which he glosses over by reasserting control. A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man,
Oh my god, it is
amateurishly
him.
depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. A plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Brush the dust.
Years worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing. I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted. We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Maybe I should move in here. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
I want a fanfic where Harry moves in to an abandoned communist bunker and Kim has to actually cope with that somehow. Like, they're still friends, and he visits him at his house, which is a ran-down communist bunker.
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff. You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Alright. Back to the spider cave. A fate fitting to kill a sunset. Certainly. Footprints in the sand. One of the souls appears, more warns yet. There's something in the air and a natural buzzing. It's getting louder, the buzzing sound.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp.
Is there a bee hornet somewhere here?
Almost smell.
Do you feel something?
No, what do you mean?
Strange thing.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Prince with the right soul.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully. Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
Been petty things.
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise.
I wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly been sneaking.
Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
Hell yeah, I love whispering. Let me explore a little bit more before we go here. The tunnel collapsed. You'll have to find another way around. This is so, just like a random thought, just so interesting to play and read thoughts of a character that I relate to, but not in the usual ways. Like, I can relate to Harry's depression, but I cannot relate to how he got there at all. I guess I can sympathize and empathize with how Harry feels, but the way he got to that kind of mental point in his life is very alien to me. This which isn't something that I, encounter a lot in fiction in a way that is interesting and compelling for me to read. Series of sick, dusty panes of glass. Ooh. There's a little flower. We're out for a date. We should wear pants. We should wear good pants for this. Hold on. Nice. Look at us. Look at us. Oh, this is so funny.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular normal things. No fucking way.
Let's hope no one saw you wearing those outrageously regular, almost moralist pants.
Oh, that's what it is. I took off the pants. Oh my god. Okay. That was really funny. I can't. It's so funny how the game is trying to make you feel like a moralist by just wearing clothing items. Just like boring clothing items. Like I wore the shoes and I didn't expect that thought to come in. And the pants as well. Oh, we came from here.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components. Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system. The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know.
So it is. I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall. The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean. These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find that device here. You will be disappointed.
All you will find here is pain.
Damn, sad. Feels strange. A concrete pipe buried in sand and dust. Money! We're so rich, we have 50 real.
Your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
Interesting.
It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
Roll initiative.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to. Doesn't wish to hurt you, not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways. That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break you loose.
What's this goddamn pale anyway?
The pale? It's the end of the world.
You can't see.
I built it myself.
Okay, girl.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
She studies her death ray and the law officials trapped in it. Still, will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
This is all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Could you just turn it down?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
You're looking for a deal with my mattress. Damn this.
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
Oh no, my gun!
The gun she's carrying is a two-barreled front loader, not like the murder weapon. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
How did you know where we're coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
By hiding bullets in their floorboards?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
Praying for the worst.
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
Did you shoot Lily?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Oh, I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. And those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like, how the fuck do the rest of you get by?
Wasn't it you who called me the human can opener? It's not personal, I opened them up.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
That did make her forgive them. A little.
I do it by asking questions.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Do you have an alibi?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you. You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time. Wow, now I'm curious. Please, explain. No, not since I was 14 and hanging out in the only diner in Dardun. Haven't been into low-risk, no-reward games since moving to the city. Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries.
Out elevators. Okay, never mind mysteries.
Don't know it, but also, the shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate it, okay?
I'm listening. And?
Is that my gun?
The gun store. Trigger Happy Jacks.
Really?
What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal. Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No. A knocked away 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
That isn't it.
Yeah, evidence. Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Clausia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna. The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Clausia. It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar. Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything. She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
Mittens, putting them back on while we talk.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Clausia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
She also seemed
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
This woman has seen people OD. Glacia wasn't quite there yet. So why worry?
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
She looks shaken. She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck.
Interesting, interesting.
Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
She lied to you about that, too.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed. As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him. And
those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Clausia's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while. I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
That strange, distant fear is getting close now. It's a fear of yourself.
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to him. Fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in Jamrock, the cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
You know my real name.
Right. Sure, you don't know. Yeah? What? What bunker? Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
I'm about to fucking die.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Well, this feels familiar. Yeah, screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do.
I'm about to die.
So dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack.
He died. I should have broken the
Passed
machine.
away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Okay, guess we're going to replay this whole... I should have saved. It's okay, we can do it real quick.
The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All you need to do is close your... Zoot!
Oh my god.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof.
I just saw...
No, the wind...
Never mind.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go. Let's just really quick replay the entire thing.
Two rusty metal...
What do you mean, who was there?
The door...
Huh. After you...
He's quite proud of himself.
Yes, we have an exit, so let's get going. Time to investigate these passages.
I'll just do this as quickly as I can. I do want to wear the cute jacket. I forgot about the hat! Right, hold on, we'll find it.
A mustache years worth. Someone crouches.
Yes.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your...
Half. I think the purpose of this bunker was to... We have...
Good hiding place for...
I want half a century. I think the purpose of this bunker was to... Half a century. I think the purpose of this... You mean...
Years. Someone crouches.
Let's go. Gotta find the hat. Cannot do it without the hat. Where was it?
This isn't just glass. These... The how.
So it is. The rest of the building... These?
All you'll find here.
Oh wait, was it in the room? Was it in the bunker? I think I was in the back in the bunker, right? Yes, there it is. We need our hat.
This hat is so soft. Kraz Mazel. Glory to...
Let's go. Okay. We saved, so should be good.
There it is again.
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should. Looks like our suspect.
Do
She's
I
in
have
here.
health
We need to plan out
drops?
once we detain a critic.
Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
Well,
if you can't predict it, there's
I think I
wouldn't be so sure.
Or maybe.
Do I? Let me see. I have cigarettes. I think I had something. I think I had magnesium on me. I remember. Where would it be? Oh, I have... I could use 3 charges. And then I have plus 8 charges. I forgot that I could heal myself by pressing these. We'll try again. We'll see. We'll see. I could try again with the charges thingies, with the healing ones.
Suddenly, your entire body is parrot. It's like
I know you can't say it.
the voice doesn't wish to hurt you. Nobody. That's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new.
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have a pale signal so precise at the up.
She's been holed up in here for a while.
The pale? It's the end of the world. I built it myself.
That's it.
Oh yeah. Way no. Yeah, the pale? It's the end of the world. Yeah, let's not.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself.
If you've got goddamn fine.
The gun she's carrying is a too well. It does. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So you found...
Her tone is bitter.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back. I was...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
No. Who ratted me out, by the way? Oh, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Oh, how the fuck did the rest of... I did, didn't I?
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what?
A strong moral compass.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't yeah.
She didn't hate him.
I'm listening. Man, I was with the... You mean the length of a toilet break? Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain. Don't know it, but the shot couldn't have come from the roof.
She has a...
That didn't go super well. You've...
And? Sure does.
The breach...
No. No, they're not practical. Break too often. Yeah, evidence. Who doesn't? Oh, the view's pretty bomb too. It's very powerful. The view's pretty bomb too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
How should...
Those...
Police radio?
Who hasn't? He was still warm.
She...
It's okay.
All right, she sits down with a drink. Oh...
This woman has seen people...
No, she...
You made it look like he'd been hacked.
What?
She looks...
Yeah, she...
She lied to you about...
Yeah. I wasn't... As I keep telling you...
But...
War?
She doesn't...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after... I saw you roll into town.
That strange...
Yes. You.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something. Fucking hell. And why me? It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Oh, yes, they do. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to la puta madre.
I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
Right. Sure. Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough. You know what I did. I fucked him over. And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
And this
Well, it
squad.
wasn't this scrawny dude. You had 2 guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either. One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
Satellite Officer Vicmere looks out of the window grimly, then puts his coffee down and turns to Patrol Officer Minot. We can either take a room here in the Whirling or go home for today. Let's go home, Jean. Nothing's going to happen today, she responds quietly. Jean takes his blonde wig off. Call Heidelstein. He can give us a ride.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me. What bunker? Don't know anything.
Keep calm. Breathe in.
Okay.
Glad to have been of assistance. Best of luck to you, officers. Revishal's a bitch.
The woman runs past you and disappears into the darkness of the tunnel.
Guess we didn't die this time. Hell yeah.
All things considered, that could have gone worse.
My head is hurting now. Like as soon as the noise stopped in the game, there's ringing in my ears now.
No, I don't think she did it. She's someone else's case now.
It's too late now, anyway. She's gone.
Now we have to come up with a really good excuse for why we walked right into a trap like that. This isn't going to look good in the report. Her tent. Maybe there's something in there.
Yeah, okay, let's investigate. This thing fucking destroyed me. Hell yeah, whole 8 real. Cooking utensil. She has prepared herself porridge with bananas. Oh, thank you. I needed that. Anything else here?
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately.
Red? Looks yellow to me.
It was pitched by practiced hands. She's used to camping out. The tent looks old, but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor character lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine, it's a leather notebook. You pocket the worn brown leather journal. A trusted friend left behind.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
Yes, we should.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. This was important to her when it was still hers. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled. The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Oh, that's how I write. Only it's not confidence, it's just my brain. I have a thing I have in my head where I just confuse letters, especially because of the bilingual stuff. I just write the letters from the wrong language, and then or sometimes I just forget to add letters and words. I skip words when I type. It's always the most important word in the sentence that I skip to. So I can relate to that. My notebooks when in school and college were a nightmare to go through.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Hell yeah.
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape. Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal. The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable. Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it. That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell.
How do I translate it? I know what madre means, but I don't know what puta means. Let me Google what it is in the translator. Not in a Google Translator. I have a better one. Let's just put it in. Okay. Well, I don't think it's Italian. Maybe it's Spanish. Yes, it is definitely more Spanish. Oh yes. I mean, I know that word too. I was a bit unsure, but I guess that would I'm not really sure how to translate this exactly.
What about this M? Could this be la puta madre? Here, March 9th and March 15th.
Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? Were you supposed to find her, even apart from the investigation then? On M's request? No, you wouldn't do something like this. This must be a mistake. You didn't follow through. You should have shot her in the head. The thought steadies your nerves. The journal stops shaking in your hand. Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. That must have been one hell of a conversation. The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed?
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting, he thinks. Very rarely does anyone actually get framed.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that. We have other reasons to arrest her. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. Especially if she has problems with the Madre.
I really...
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure. The head of a major Jamrock gang, specializing in drug production and trafficking. A very bad person.
He's not 100% sure you're not indebted to this very, very bad person.
Could have been Titus. Then again... Maybe there's a hardy boy we've yet to meet who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Yeah. Oh. Sure, Kaspersky. You found sites who take information on me. Now go away. Okay, turn to the whirling rags. Are you La Puta Madre's peon? Anything else? Dark water trails into the distance. There's no way out. Oh, we have a skill point. I wonder if we can do like a thought cabinet thing. Nothing that I would be too interested right now. Alright, let's go. Anything else we could do? I'm a rich man. Oh god, we have to walk the whole way. Okay. I could put that away properly. There we go. Door is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Okay. Quick save. God damn, the fucking travel, the fast travel in this game is. Guess I'm walking the whole way back. Oh, there's gonna be a raid at 10 p.m. I have to remember the communist meeting.
Stop. Now. It is time.
For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
Am I supposed
Arm yourself with anything you can, unless you have nothing. Because you didn't find your lost gun, then just walk to your death.
Uh-oh.
I can talk you out of it, whatever it is. You're too likable to die. Don't worry.
I'll fight with my bare hands if I
It
have
would
to.
be better if you didn't have to. It's not just your own life that will be at stake.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through.
Thanks.
Shut up. You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Ooh.
This is the scab leader. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm. There's something very wrong with him.
Shh. This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck. There are 3 of them. I was hoping there would be less.
Same. Alright, alright. I might have to replay this if I fucking die. I did have that piece of... Like, if I knew this would happen, I would probably put that piece of armor that I had on. Just in case I get shot.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
If this turns into a firefight, We should take him out first. My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Okay. Hey now.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
I think he's calmed down a bit. No, he didn't. He's about to open fire. You can't think that way now. This is serious.
Pig fuck!
The voice from beneath the helmet interrupts your thoughts. You only make out the last word. Okay.
You're probably gonna get killed too. I think I'm gonna kill you. I didn't think I had it in me to kill a cop.
To your left, you hear the lieutenant cock his gun.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. You feel your fists contract as you stand there between these men, all carrying real weapons. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack if it comes to that. Make him talk. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. He'll only get under yours. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have. Move down from that. Please.
Yeah? Who did that? How fucking convenient. You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
Doesn't he believe me?
Your mind grinds to a halt. All you can see is the revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying, pointing at her. You move your mouth like a fish gasping for air. He pulls the a plume of smoke erupts.
No! No!
Shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Fuck this! Gene! Cancel Lizzie! Now!
Okay, you know what? We're gonna replay this. Let me let me wear something better for this.
That paper orange, it would be indecent to ignore. A pilgrimage you can make with just your hand.
What? Got to have the right style, yes. Did I get into a random thought?
Yes, sure is. Oh, come on. Don't say you've forgotten that as well. That's exactly what I mean. Unzip and party down on yourself, my man. No one, except Miss Page 3, of course. Look at her thighs.
Oh,
Party with Miss Page 3 all the way to Disco Zero.
What are we talking? I've skipped. I I got so nervous I just didn't even read what's happening. Are we getting horny over a picture? Oh my god, no way. It sure does. Should I invite Kid to travel?
Absolutely not.
No.
Fuck. But it's the origin of all disco, buddy. Why not?
I don't want to masturbate on the street.
And more than that, you're sad. There's an absence inside of you. Something missing that may have been freckled too. The furnace has long been cold, despite itself. Then it is truly over. You are beyond the help of the Page 3 girl. You are truly doomed.
No, I just think this is not the time. Okay. I have the armor. I should put it on. That will help me not to die. That would also probably make them more angry at me. Let's see. Should I wear for my logic or rhetoric? I think it was rhetoric. No. Logic? Something for logic, probably. Or for rhetoric. Let me see. Empathy. I don't have a shield or a sword, unfortunately. I think... No, I'm not wearing that substitute. I think that should be fine. Okay. Let me take a quick bio break and we will get into this in a few minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm ready. I have my mittens on. I'm gonna be so warm. Alright. Should I poop?
I'm all out of shits to...
Put your damn...
Shut up!
This is the... There's something... Shh.
This is a misunderstanding. No,
The Crypt is merciful.
you are all drunk.
Ease.
He is facing overwhelming...
Peaceful.
Nest in your...
Fuck.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for...
My plan is not to get killed. If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
Get lost, comedian.
Pig fuck!
Ah, yeah. Welcome to the fucking party. You're probably gonna get killed too. I don't give a shit if you're cops.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless
Oh, shit.
the leader gives a small nod. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack if it comes to that. Make him talk. Present an argument.
Okay.
Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out. I don't know peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have. Move down from that. Please.
Okay, let's put... It was... I forgot. Couldn't remember if it was logic or rhetoric. Okay. Let's put this here.
Yeah? Who did that? How fucking convenient. You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? How about the kid?
Listen.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
Damn it.
The Hardy boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud. In a public place.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking...
Ah!
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
Holy shit.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. International something. International law.
We'll try again. Sorry, I turned into a creature here for a moment. We will try again. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I'm gonna try my best for it to not damn happen. Yeah. Really is. Okay. No. Basic logic. Perception. I would have to wear this instead of... That's okay. Sure. If we can talk them down, I might not even need... Okay, I think this is probably okay.
I'm all out of...
Would you...
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit. Shh.
This is a
The Kipt.
You are all drunk.
Easy.
He is peaceful. Fuck. The lieutenant is genuinely worried.
If this...
A sound...
My plan is not to get...
Get lost, comedian.
Pig, fuck!
Ah, yeah. Well,
no one is...
With the leader. No. It's a... Even if it comes to a fight, I don't peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have. Move down from that. Please. International something. International law.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. But now you stood easy now. Easy. Just tell them dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth.
yeah. I don't fucking act so well. Laylee had a hard-on for making faces for you natives. Fucking food aid shit. That shit is done now. Trigger time. Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
Cortiner. Major Raoul Cortiner. Friends with Lely. Raoul and Lely.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead.
Shoot that. These are fucking insane options. I don't know.
Fuck do you mean, talker?
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives. Share leaflets. Squeeze a bit of kit ass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be. If Laylee was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, clay monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
This one isn't used to being suited this long. She's uncomfortable. We'll open fire just to hurry things along.
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man. It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths. Find his killer. Cop, his killer stands right there, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting them. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here. Today.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks? She's gone, you stupid fuck. Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos. You're alone.
Stay cool! Don't do anything stupid!
The company bitch is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself. We're doing this together.
They're afraid. All of them. Trembling reeds in the wind. They'll run, scatter soon. One by one. No, the rest will stay. They will hold their ground, even if it means dying here with you.
Yes. So what?
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. It's insane how long it's been since your last drink. Get one in you right now.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Yeah, no.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal. Yeah? Who did that?
It was me. What the fuck?
How fucking convenient.
Ooh, maybe it was one of them.
One of us? You saying we? What if I just shot one of your pals here right now? Huh? How about the kid?
No, god damn it! Ah! Hate this! Hate this! Hate this! Hate this!
One more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her. Your mind grinds to a halt.
Why? How?
The man's armored hand.
Yeah.
Gasping for air.
I'll try. Oh god. This is insane. This is insane. Okay. Scary stuff. Can't. Okay. We'll see how that goes.
I'm all out of shits to give.
Put your...
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loin.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet.
The kip.
You are...
He is peaceful.
Fuck. That.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
If this...
A sound...
My plan is not to get...
Okay. Let's try this again.
Get lost.
Pig fuck!
Die yet.
No one...
With the leader. No. Even if I don't peace, always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first international.
Why? Again? Why do I keep failing it?
There will be ramifications, but there don't need to be. Let's go inside and discuss what our investigation has uncovered. We have important.
We're not fucking coming anywhere, Sailite.
Say something. Get off this trail. Thank God it's only ineffectual thus far. Easy now. Easy. Just tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Yeah? Who did?
Time. You had time to fuck around.
Time is up, Loincloth. Give me a name. Now!
What? I think we're gonna be here for a while, but let me just do this.
No, wait! He didn't.
He is tense, like a steel spring under full load.
You think this is funny? What if I just shot one of your pals? How about the kid?
God, why her? Like, I was thinking that he would... I mean, I understand why, but I really thought he would shoot me instead. Stupid. All of this is stupid. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting a headache. I mean, I already felt really bad after the white noise part. But, this is...
I'm all out of...
Put your...
pressing me out.
This is a Mr. Kip. You are...
He is... Fuck. The lieutenant is
My plan, if this...
a sound strategy.
Okay, let's try. Let's try this again.
Get lost, comedian. You
pig fuck!
You're probably gonna get killed.
To your left.
No one is...
With the leader. No. Even if it comes to I don't peace. Always peace. It is international something.
How many...
International law.
How many times? Like, why? Why do I keep failing this check?
There will...
We're not...
Say so. Easy now. Easy. Just tell them these men didn't do it. Of course. Even better. It will further destabilize him. Cost him time. And maybe even...
No. I can't keep doing this.
I'm all out of shit.
This is a misunderstanding.
The Kip.
You are...
He
is full. Fuck. There are 3 of them. I was hoping there would be...
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for...
If the...
A sound...
My plan is not to...
Get lost, comedian.
Pig fuck!
Yeah.
No one...
With the leader. No. Even if I don't peace. Always peace. It has worked. Alright. Here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Their employer would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick.
I am a Grinnell Major with over 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys, I lead the platoon on a retaliation strike.
Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Christ alive.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Yeah? Who did then?
Time. You had...
Time is up, Loincloth. Give me a name. Now! How fucking convenient. You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her. The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him.
Yeah, there's a lot of spam bots whenever I stream. I don't know why. Let me report this one as well really quick. Spam. Okay. And clear chat. There we go.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
You heard wrong. Your friend wasn't hanged. He was shot. We found a bullet in his head.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one! You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening.
I wish I could save in the middle of the conversations.
Fucking waste this fuck!
Yes.
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. It's insane how...
Nah.
Enough already!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
Of course. Nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. Even better, it will further destabilize him, cost him time.
You don't fucking talk.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure.
What's that, Loincloth? I can't hear you. Sounds like you got your mouth full of dick. Rude.
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Maybe that will make, you know, usually when you tell people that, they lose all interest. Let's see.
Rude. Kill him.
Oh god.
The porcelain man raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His hands are steady, and the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Godspeed. Ooh. so I'm gonna do it.
You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. Absolute destruction. Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces. From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out.
I don't think I'm making this one, yeah.
The shot rings and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible force. A volcano of burning pain erupts from your left shoulder.
God, please.
The lieutenant says quietly without trembling. He aims, face pale.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. Then, 2 shots ring at once, and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see who got hit. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human.
Kim, he did it! Oh my god.
An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
It is!
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood.
No!
His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger. A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
I don't think we're surviving this one.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark.
You're bleeding out.
Nothing, darkness, blurring lights of pain. Out of it, a silhouette emerges, crouching over you. A familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Does he remember everything?
Stay with me.
You feel burning hot tears streaming from your eyes. Oh.
Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
The lieutenant pushes down on your wound hard.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him. A shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at you. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
If I fail this, I'm done. If I fail this, I'm gone. I'm just gone.
No, you scream. Behind you, from your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires, his body falling on yours in the course of the motion.
Shit! Oh my god, I didn't even notice that Kim truly trusts me. I'm losing my mind. Ah!
You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure too is gone, and so is Kim, and the whole world.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Oh, let me back into the fight.
Fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep. Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
I don't think we died, lads.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
Oh my god, we lived! Holy shit. Kim.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
The lieutenant says he's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with the fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. The piss jacket, Kim, you took it off. You never wore it in the first place. Did you say sunrise?
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
You look sad, dude.
I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay.
I'm gonna ask him about the piss jacket.
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant
He never wore it.
his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
The room is clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been
2
out?
days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
That's nice. Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
What happened?
What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. The Major gave the command.
What happened then?
As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit with his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight. When I found it, I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
Oh.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
No!
Yes. You were bleeding out. I think you said you lied about being an amnesiac, and you warned me. I was able to disarm the Major before he got the jump on me.
Thank you. Although
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
No. The lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat pocket and lights it. A bitter smell fills the room.
Yes.
Thought he only smoked once.
This is the one.
The Major.
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured.
there is unveiled anger in his voice.
I would be angry too.
We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
How many casualties?
5. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus, the fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus. All.
Absolute disaster.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The mercenary tribunal is neutralized. The worst scenario has not materialized yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade, luckily missing your lung and heart.
I think I could have done better. I don't know. Maybe not. I feel like whatever... I don't know. I mean, this game is really big, but who knows? Maybe there is something that I could have done before this that could have made this a little better. Well, what's done is done. At least you didn't get shot. Everyone else did, though.
The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome. We will see.
The new one from my station been to see me?
No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
Oh, didn't care about me at all.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd, you haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here? Sorry.
I did.
Oh, thank
No
you.
need.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from the Major beating me with the butt of his gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
You can do it, dude. Get up. There is a case to be solved.
Easy now.
The lieutenant turns double again before your eyes, an orange hue of pain.
How are you?
My disco days are gone.
Your disco days should have been done quite a while back, Lieutenant Efrater.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, I don't know either.
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. Joyce has left too. We never got to know what she would have told us. I'm sure it was important.
Well put.
Yes, Joyce Messier. On the boat, you know? She could have helped us. It's clear the mercenaries were working for Wild Pines. At least partially. It's a little late to elicit her support now. Ruby's gone, and Class here too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Who killed the hanged man?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
The flowers.
What?
They were on the roof. I did not catch them. Fucking butterfingers.
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to catch everything.
He's wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
About the hole in the... Ouch. Wall.
I don't know. That's been there for years.
Goddamn footprints.
Yes. God curse the footprints. Not solving the case for us. Au diable.
The shot came from a distance.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
All these bunkers.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
Oh.
There's a little pause. He says nothing as well.
This is because I'm a leopard to mattress peon, isn't it?
Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
That does make some sense.
Think about this. You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is almost impossible.
It can feel that way sometimes, yes.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
Yes.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
You!
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
We should check the room again.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
I was mistaking. I'm a real radical.
Of course, a radical centrist.
No.
In these bright and loud times where 1,000 frequencies drown one another out, it's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of conscience.
I don't know. No, I don't think I don't think I want him to be a centrist.
That's a pity. Real democracy was just around the corner for Revachol. All the leading citizens are waiting there, without you.
You replaced glass. You hear traffic outside, back at the world again. Look, the door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. You see gleaming white enamel. No bottles inside. Oh my god. We're roommates! The alarm is set for 6:50 a.m. Kim, you are insane. Medical supplies on the cupboard. Mercurochrome, a scalpel, antibiotics.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this alive a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go?
Yeah. Alright. Let's go back. Look in the mirror again.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of your face in the mirror, such as it.
Okay. I'm gonna probably be stopping pretty soon because I do have other things that I need to do. Let's... Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it will be okay. Oh no. Never stopped me. If something hurt, I would keep running. She's made around 4 months of payment for this room. Looks like she left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadow above. What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun, yet, but I don't like gifts.
Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay?
It's hardly surprising.
Right. Let's go. A red thread made of nylon. It leads out of the room and onto the roof. Oh.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman. Only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Oh! The lieutenant tests the threads with his finger drawn taut. It rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime, the island in the bay.
The island that we couldn't check before.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There are ruins on that island.
I remember.
Did she know?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
This is her way of sorry. She's sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
It's also a location we have yet to rule out.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
Maybe we need to go to the island.
The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez looking under every rock and talking to every person. But
what else is
not
there?
a lot, no.
I'm going to the island, are you in?
Of course, of course. I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
She's steering her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
He's so tired. I mean, yeah, same. I mean, obviously. After surviving such a encounter, the thread is tied to the antenna. It would be pretty hard to find enthusiasm. Nope, no running.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. Defended may be putting it a bit generously, though. I had a great view of you doing nothing to stop those psychopaths. Then I crawled inside. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
he really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Okay, I have to mention you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Stoically.
He nods back at you, even more stoically.
Christ.
Just two badass men nodding stoically. Make that three. The lieutenant. Hands crossed.
No! Oh my god. Kim!
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Fucking circus is what it is. Oh no, the Hardy Boys. I'm so sad.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man clenches his fists.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly cop.
Huh? What?
He looks up, his eyes full of confusion as if he'd just woken up from a deep sleep.
He's very, very drunk.
Our condolences for your losses.
He says with a little nod, but the remaining Hardy Boys don't seem to register his words. Take care, guys.
Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there. It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you.
No, don't be too hard. You can still be too hard on him. It's fine.
Both of you. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Martinez owes you one.
That's kind of you to say. Take care of your friend, okay?
I will. You take care of yours.
A sharp pain shoots up your side and into your stomach. You must not look too good. Luckily, it passes.
Okay, I've been playing for 4 hours now. This is a good place to stop for this week. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and watching me play and go through this extremely stressful part of the game. It was truly like a quiet before the storm for the first hour. Yeah, I'll try to stream again next week if I'm not too busy at the same time, and the same day. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next week.